Hello, BookTube. This evening I want to talk to you about Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle by Clamp. Over this past reading week, I have read all 28 volumes of Clamp, and I have had a complete ball with it. This series is so good. Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle is a portal fantasy and a crossover series. Clamp is a long-running mangaka group. It is composed of 4 members who have been working together since 1987. And Clamp has created a number of influential and popular series. And Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle brings together variants of various prominent characters from the series and across multiverse. Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle is about 5 travelers. 2 of them are familiar with readers of Clamp's series. They are Sioran and Sakura, who in Cardcaptor Sakura are the protagonist and her rival love interest. In Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle, variants of Sioran and Sakura exist. So Sioran is a teen archaeologist studying ruins in the kingdom of Clow, and Sakura is a princess of Clow. One day, while exploring the ruins and during a royal tour, unknown assailants assault the party, and Sakura is magically attacked, and her memories are transformed into feathers and scattered across the multiverse by the evil sorcerer Fang Wang Reed. To save Sakura's life, the high priest Yukito, who is also from Cardcaptor Sakura, sends Sioran and a comatose Sakura to Tokyo to consult with Yuko, the space-time witch, who is one of the protagonists of the sister series to Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle, Exholic. Yuko informs Sioran of what he needs to do to save Sakura. He has to travel across many worlds to find her memory feathers and return them to her. However, Sioran himself does not have enough to cover the price of being able to journey between worlds. At that moment, he is joined by 2 others. Kurogane, a ninja from a feudal version of Japan, and Fady Flowright, a sorcerer, a wizard from a high fantasy world called Saresu. With the 3 of them together, they are able to kind of make up the price for being able to travel across dimensions. Kurogane surrenders his sword. Faye surrenders his tattoo that regulates his magic. And most heartbreakingly of all, Sioran surrenders his place in Sakura's memories. These prices allow them to gain a being called Makona, which is capable of traveling across dimensions. And so Makona takes them, the quartet, to various realities, looking for Sakura's feathers. And as they travel and as Sakura wakes up, the quintet become something of a family, with Kurogane as a bit of a father figure, Faye as a bit of a flirtatious mother figure. Siorin and Sakura as the children, and Makona as the family mascot, who also delights in giving Kuragane quite the hard time. The first half of the series is more or less lighthearted. There are running gags with Faye giving Kuragane various affectionate nicknames, and Makona's antics, and it's generally lighthearted, and the adventures aren't too dangerous, which is all to the design of Faye Wang Reed. However, that changes when the group arrives in a post-apocalyptic version of Tokyo, in which pretty much everybody has died except for a small group of survivors, some who have retreated to the Tokyo Metropolitan Building. These characters are variants of the Dragons of Heaven and Dragons of Earth from another famous Clamp series, X. The people in the Tokyo Metropolitan Building are protected by a vampire named Kamui, who was the main character of X, who is in this reality the vampire twin brother of Subaru, who was a major character in X and also the protagonist of Tokyo Babylon. So it is in this version of Tokyo that the series takes a turn, a much darker turn. There is betrayal, there is mutilation, there is heartbreak, and all of that leads to 10 volumes of just amazing twists and turns and revelations and character development, and it is wonderful. And I had a blast rereading this series. It was a ton of fun. So this is my first reread of Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle. It will not be my last. I first read Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle probably over 10 years ago, sometime in either the late 2000s or early 2010s. I read the first 18 volumes, so up to shortly after the end of the Tokyo arc. And for whatever reason, I sort of petered out on the series. I checked them out from the library. A few years ago, I decided to start collecting manga again, and Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle, since it was unfinished business, was one of those series that I decided to collect first. And in 2022, I decided to reread the entire series once I finished collecting it, and I really enjoyed it. But this reread was so much richer. I had so much fun with it, particularly the final volumes. They were a lot more impactful than I remember them being. So really, really loved Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle. And I will try to talk a bit more about Clamp and my plans to perhaps collect more Clamp in the new year on Monday. But anyway, BookTube, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. So I will see you on Monday with new videos. Until then, thank you, have a great evening and weekend, and stay safe.